The cultural artifacts and trends of the late 20th century reflect evolving societal values and technological advancements, shaping collective memory and identity. Jell-O desserts. Jell-O became an American staple due to its versatility and ease of preparation. In the post-World War II era, particularly from the 1950s through the 1980s, it symbolized the ideal of modern convenience, aligning with the era's fascination with food technology and the rise of the suburban housewife. The introduction of various flavors and the ability to incorporate it into both sweet and savory dishes contributed to its popularity. Cabbage Patch Kids. The launch of Cabbage Patch Kids in the early 1980s can be seen as a precursor to the modern-day frenzy over limited edition toys and collectibles. Each doll's uniqueness, with its own name and adoption papers, tapped into children's nurturing instincts and parents' desire for personalized toys for their children. The resulting buying frenzy during holiday seasons highlighted the power of marketing and the emerging concept of toys as collectible items, setting the stage for future toy crises. G.I. Joe. The evolution of G.I. Joe, from the 12-inch figures introduced in the 1960s to the 3.75-inch action figures in the 1980s, reflected changing societal attitudes towards war, heroism, and play. The 1980s relaunch, accompanied by a cartoon series, comic books, and a wide range of vehicles and playsets, showcased the expanding role of multimedia in toy marketing and storytelling, transforming G.I. Joe from simple action figures into icons of American pop culture. Pogo balls. Pogo balls tapped into the 1980s fitness and outdoor play trend, reflecting society's growing interest in physical fitness for children. Its popularity was part of a broader movement towards more active and outdoor play, contrasting with the increasing concerns over sedentary lifestyles and the rise of video games and computer use among children. Jelly shoes. Jelly shoes, made of PVC plastic, were not only a fashion trend, but also reflected the 1980s experimentation with materials and vibrant colors in fashion. Their affordability made them accessible to a wide audience, embodying the decade's playful and sometimes whimsical approach to style. Additionally, their waterproof nature made them popular for beach and water-related activities, fitting well with the era's leisure-focused lifestyle. Pet rocks. The pet rock phenomenon of the 1970s was a perfect illustration of the era's fascination with novelty and the power of marketing. The concept, simple yet absurd, captured the public's imagination, serving as a commentary on consumerism and the pet industry. It also demonstrated the potential for quirky, innovative ideas to capture the market, even if briefly. Swatch watches. Swatch watches revolutionized the watch industry in the 1980s by combining Swiss craftsmanship with fashionable, interchangeable designs at an affordable price point. This approach not only saved the Swiss watch industry from the quartz crisis, but also reflected the era's fashion trends towards personalization and vibrant, expressive accessories. The Oregon Trail. The Oregon Trail game, widely used in educational settings throughout the 1980s and 1990s, was an early example of gamification in education. It provided an interactive way for students to learn about American history, decision-making, and the consequences of those decisions. Its popularity and longevity demonstrate the potential of video games as educational tools, paving the way for future educational software. Tamagotchis. Introduced in the late 1990s, Tamagotchis were at the forefront of the digital pet craze, blending technology with the human desire for companionship and care. They represented a shift towards interactive, portable entertainment technology, foreshadowing the rise of mobile gaming and the integration of digital experiences into everyday life. Arcade culture. Arcades in the 1970s and 1980s were not just places to play video games. They were communal spaces where youth culture flourished. This era of arcade dominance highlighted the social aspect of gaming, predating the online multiplayer experiences of today. Arcades contributed to the development of gaming as a mainstream hobby, and the video game industry as a significant entertainment sector. Snoopy Snow Cone Machine. The Snoopy Snow Cone Machine, popular in the 1970s, was emblematic of the era's interest in interactive toys that allowed children to mimic adult activities, in this case, making their own snow cones. It combined the appeal of a beloved cartoon character with the joy of creating a treat, illustrating the powerful draw of character licensing in children's products. Mood rings. Mood rings captured the 1970s fascination with psychology, mysticism, and personal expression. Although the science behind them was dubious, they became a fashion trend that allowed wearers to purportedly communicate their emotional state, reflecting the era's exploration of identity and consciousness. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.